This is the front entrance of the CSIRO headquarters in Canberra. You might recognise it from a video I made here a couple of months ago, 3 or 4 months ago, asking for your help because we'd heard that forest science was destined for the axe at CSIRO. The reason was that CSIRO is facing some pretty big budget challenges. They have to reduce staff dramatically, and they were, we understood, going to axe forest science. We asked for your help because we needed to dissuade them from that course of action. And we argued 2 things. One, that forest science had already borne its fair share of that job reduction burden. About 300 staff worked in forest science here 2 or 3 decades ago, and we were down to 30 or 40 core people. And the second thing was that this was the wrong time to be getting out of forestry science at a time when the world's turning more and more to timber and all the things we can get from timber and the fibre uses of the things we can get from the forests. Indeed, the carbon that's stored in timber is going to be such an important part in a carbon-constrained global economy, which is of course the point of the carbon cycle, the bike that we use to make that point. This was the wrong time to be getting out of that sort of research. Well, great news. Yesterday I got a letter from CSIRO's management saying that they'd considered the issue fully, and yes indeed they would be retaining in CSIRO a core of 30 or 40 forestry scientists. So they'll be working in areas like genetics, like fire, like water, land management, that sort of thing. So that's just terrific news. That was a pretty public campaign, so I wanted to do a very public thank you. I've been out here for a couple of hours showing the world that we do thank CSIRO for making that decision. And I should also add, we need to thank those who stepped up to the crease for us when it really mattered. Gai Brotman, the member for Canberra, spoke in Parliament for us. Senator Madigan from Victoria, he spoke in the Senate for us. And Senator Lambie from Tasmania, she rode the carbon cycle around the entrance of the Senate to draw attention to this campaign for us. And of course you. The campaign generated an enormous number of emails and contacts to CSIRO saying, please, let's keep those forest scientists there. So thank you so much for everything you did. And thanks on behalf of all the people who work in forestry and forest products all over Australia. Thanks to CSIRO.